Tyroline for Letzi, Calm Smites and Dan and Gary agree, and El Tiro for Simon Marshall here in the third. Let's have a look at what this man thinks. Here he is, the champion jockey, Roy Higgins. Roy, good to see you.
Good to see you again, mate. I'm going to add another one to that. I'm going with the 13 Sylvana. She's an on-pace runner. Brett Preble on board here. She'll sit up in the speed. I think she'll give you good side, a bit of value here. Certainly the 3 Calm Smites looks excellent. D. Oliver inside barrier, got a bit going for you there. Little Oregon Seal, she's a little knob. This high, little pony she is, very big heart. She gets a break, she'll prove hard to... Probably prefer a little bit more jar out of the track, but she's still got a big heart. Certainly the top weight, Tickle My. This mare looked excellent in the yard. Had she not drawn the outside, I would have marked her a lot higher. She looked outstanding. 13, 3, 7 and 1. Pete?
Good on you, Roy. Roy Higgins will be joining us right throughout the day, courtesy of Sport 927. Gates are being filled here quickly. Gary Willits, how did you mark them?
Well, gee, I can't go past the 3 Calm Smites. I thought it looked beautiful. Drawn nicely in 2 and Damien Oliver on. You've got a lot in your favour. But the one I did like my eye was the 2, El Tiro. It's very good value. It's around the $11 mark, and it did win the Werribee Cup last start. Jimmy rode it a bit quiet there. He let it get back, and like he's drawing the outside here, so I think he'll just drop it back here also. And she'll most probably run home pretty well. And the other one is Tickle My. It's drawn out and 18, but it does get back also. So a few of the runners on here, I think, might go all right, Dan.
It's a good race for the mares, with the Calm Smites running the favourite. She's been consistent in this prep. She can get the distance all right, placed twice at it in her 2 tries. Now, Andrella has the hood on. So what is the hood used for, Gary?
That's generally when they won't go in, they dig their toes in like this one is going to do, and they put the hood over it to blindfold it, and they try and just coax it up. But it's a little bit too smart, I think. It's, you know, like playing blinds man bluff, but it is gradually going up now. The main thing is they've got to be careful. If they touch the sores, the horse will generally duck back. A good friend of ours, Dan's not too well at the moment, Peter Day. He raced Golopini and ran Cheetah. He's in hospital. I know he'll be watching the 10 broadcast, so we tell him a cheerio. Hope he's feeling better.
And if not, gets better as soon as possible. Now, it looks to be ready. Andrella, that's Ethereal stablemate. It's in and they're ready. Race 3, the VRC Matriach Stakes, Group 3, 2,000 metres. And they're all in the starting stalls. 10 or 2 climbing to the back of one of the runners there. In the gate with it. Racing. Fairly good line. El Tiro just dug up a little bit after the start to keep in touch with him. Deaconess and Tyroline are going to drift back. Jumping well, Piper Star with Andrella and also Gone. And Sylvana's racing forward and Miss Zoe wider out. And Regal Touch is handy as well. Calm Smites is about 7th over on the inside. El Tiro gets to about midfield, but it's wide at the moment. Around Dame Kath and then Yuma Line. In between runners, it's not easy from Tickle My, Be My Princess and Deaconess. Or Oregon Seal is drifting back. It'll settle second last, and Tyroline is behind it. And about 12 off the lead as they head to the 1,400 metres bend. And Andrella's in front, leading from Sylvana. 2 lengths to Piper Star. And Regal Touch outside of it, 1.5 lengths away than a Miss Zoe, but it's trapped 3 deep on the outside of Gone and Calm Smites to the rails, a length away than a El Tiro. Then came Dame Kath nearer the fence, and outside of it was It's Not Easy. About a length and a half to Yuma Line, and then came Deaconess, who's over on the rails from Oregon Seal, Be My Princess and Tyroline, and Tickle My's about midfield. As they head past the 1,000 metres now, and the leader is Andrella, about a half a length in front. Second is Sylvana, 2 lengths away Regal Touch on the outside of Piper Star. Miss Zoe has been trapped 3 wide throughout. It's on the outside of Gone. Calm Smites has had a cheaper run, then Tickle My outside El Tiro. About 2 lengths away Dame Kath as they near the home turn. Then It's Not Easy from Yuma Line. And then Oregon Seal, Deaconess, Be My Princess is back at the tail with Tyroline, but about 10 lengths off the lead. Rounding the bend, 600 to go. Andrella just led Sylvana. Regal Touch is going up 3 deep. Miss Zoe's never been on the track. Gone there. So's Calm Smites are looking for a run, and they were followed by Piper Star, Dame Kath and El Tiro. Regal Touch under hard riding goes up to narrowly hit the lead, but the challengers are coming. Tickle My's into the clear, and so too is Yuma Line with a big run. Calm Smites can't get a crack at them at the moment. Regal Touch grabbed by Tickle My. Yuma Line on the outside, and then Sylvana. Calm Smites are trying to get through. Piper Star got the run. Piper Star up along the inside, hit the lead. Coming after it, Tickle My on the outside, Yuma Line. Piper Star gets the run though and gets the money. Piper Star has won it from either Yuma Line or Tickle My. Close up Sylvana. Calm Smites was unlucky, never really got a crack at them. Altero close up. Miss Zoe did it tough, but it battled on pretty well. And then Oregon Seal. Next home was Deaconess. Late making ground were both Tyroline and It's Not Easy. Further back, Regal Touch with Weekend, which Be My Princess gone, and Andrella knocked up, so did Dame Kath.
Well, this has been a beautiful ride by Reese McLeod. Geez, a good rider, Dan. I hope Peter's got the head on this one, because you can see him. He just waited and waited, and I thought, geez, not going to get a run, this boy. But he just bided his time beautifully, Peter.
Yeah, the head-on's going to show two things here, Gary. It's going to show that was a terrific ride by Reese McLeod, and it's going to show that if you back Calm Smitzer, you just had absolutely no luck at all in the straight.
No, none at all. No, I actually thought Reese wasn't going to get a run either. Well, here they are. Now, to pick them up, the one Calm Smites is in the pink hat behind the two leaders.
Yeah, just can't arrow those at the moment,
right.
Gary. But
okay, we'll roll it forward. Well, directly, the one in the cerise in the blue hat, that's Reese McLeod right behind him. He's got nowhere to go. He can't go inside of it. Now he's sort of hoping that horse has just shifted enough. He's going to get this run. And Damien Oliver right behind in the pink hat, he's got no room at all. He just doesn't get a run at all. So,
over their heels, trying to go to the inside.
Yeah, and he's trying to get a little bit of a run here, but not a lot. Then that other horse comes out a little bit. So he's run out of room again, Damien. So if you're back Calm Smites, you're very unlucky. But a lovely ride by Reese McLeod.
5, 6 and 1 are the official placings. 13 Silvana running 4th, and the unlucky Calm Smites are 5th.
Here they are again. You can get a better idea. See, he's just had to take hold. It's one off the fence outside the horse that's on the rail, and he just gets that narrow split. Trained by Roger James. Set up a stable here at Flemington. But a lovely ride.
And it was up along the rails too, so it goes to show that the horses have figured prominently there were from the fence to about 5 out, and there was very little between them. So the track is in remarkable shape. What a fantastic week. The curator's done a super job, I think. I know there was a little bit of a bias on Saturday, but the track's played so fairly since, and it's been in remarkable condition. The drainage of it is just first class, Pete.
Yes, it is, Dan, and Terry Watson should be able to take a bow for what he's done so far this carnival. Roger James isn't here, but Leanne's standing in for him, and that was a lovely ride, wasn't it?
Beautiful riding, great effort from the filly and rider.
She really did stretch out over the final stages, strong at the end of the 2,000 metres.
Yes, she's a nice filly and she will stay.
How far will she get, do you think, Leanne?
It's yet to know, but she's a half-sister to Melora, who's a good staying mare in Australia too.
Always those races are really even. Did you go in with any degree of confidence in that?
Roger just told me on the phone this morning he thought she'd be an extremely good show. She can be temperamental, but she's been lovely and relaxed today, so we did think we're in with a good chance.
Everything went right before the race, and everything goes right after the race. Well done, Leanne.
This is true. Thank you very much.
Leanne standing in for Roger James, the trainer of the winner of the third, Piper Star, number 5. Time for the journey was 2 minutes, 1.5 seconds. Runners returning now after the VRC Matriach Stakes. When we return to Flemington, the weight signal and the dividends after the running of the third event on the final day of the carnival.